You could leave a toothbrush at my place. At my place. We don't need to keep it hush. You could leave a toothbrush at my place. At my
Welcome, you little shits, to the innovative advice thing or whatever we've decided to call this. Sit back, relax, and don't any of our advice.
Great.
Well, now that that's over,
All right, introduce.
I'm Sam.
I'm Annabeth.
you're the only person that's going to introduce yourself today. Okay, cool.
And
Alright.
Caitlin.
I'm
Alright.
Hades.
I'm Ellipsis or Avon.
Hades is also honey, in case you were not aware of that. Okay, so G wants to know what are best methods to deal with stress and anxiety and the likes.
And your response
I
was,
generally start with taking a boatload of Xanax.
I mean, yeah, that sounds about right to me.
Downing a couple bottles of
No.
wine.
Definitely
putting on
not.
some
Well, okay,
cheer,
wine, yes.
And just closing my eyes and passing
Until you
out.
never wake up again.
Just gotta, I like to down some bleach while I'm at it.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, see, bleach is the best solution to this.
Yeah.
But the problem with it is that I've been waiting for the bleach to kick in for the past 18 years, so...
That's really true. I personally,
Drano
I like a
factor.
bath. I like put it in a mug and switch them up.
Distractions are
Okay.
usually pretty nice.
Let's have this bullshit. Okay,
Yeah.
no. Personally, I take baths and have wine, and that's like I love classical music.
As a
That's
minor,
how
I listen to music and find
shit.
distractions, because I can't drink. Not legally, anyway.
Oh yeah.
Something
Just
you
take baths,
can
guys.
do.
Just really
Something
take
you
baths.
can do
Take a bath with
is
Sam.
Regard everything
And if
she's
you
saying
accidentally
and
drown in the
listen to
middle of
what
it,
I'm
oh well,
saying
there's no
because
more
I'm
stress
God.
and death.
You can't have anxiety.
Another thing you can do is weep softly whilst wearing a turtleneck sweater. This is important. Listen quickly. Listen quickly. Closely. It's closely. Listen closely. The turtleneck must be brown, and you have to cry softly into lukewarm soup. And it has to be chicken noodle soup. Tomato is okay, but chicken noodle is preferred.
Now I want tomato soup.
Next question is...
Tomato soup is like
Hold on, hey.
Gaze
What?
into a cracked mirror while doing so.
Okay. Who's the character you connect to the books the most in Uncle Rick books and any
The
series
Brick.
from G? The Brick.
I
That's a pretty
mean,
good one.
yeah. In series...
That.
Oh, yeah, a lot of people compare me to Annabeth because that's who I play, but I've also had someone compare me to Talia, so there's that. I wouldn't say I connect to any of them because I try not to
love
think about that.
I adore Raina. I love Raina. Like if we're going Uncle Rick, it's Raina.
you know, I just any of his things. If there's a brick involved, like I've got the brick building, I just relate to that building a lot because they got a sturdy foundation, just like the elegant curves
And
of
they're
that brick finish.
I could see that. That's an interesting that could borderline. That could be a kink. I would be careful there, but definitely support it. I definitely support it.
I mean,
God, out of the Rick series,
live
I
your
have to
life.
say,
It's the way to go.
I resonate with Jaya, and she is obsessed with cleanliness, and that you have to be pure. From other series, though, I have to say, I don't really resonate with her so much as I feel as though I am her in my day-to-day life, and that is Cersei Lannister from the Song of Ice and Fire series.
I relate to Marjorie. I definitely am more familiar with the show, and I don't know,
Yeah,
just
my
the fact that she's
just reading the books, so I can't read them.
no,
But I
the fact
have watched.
The fact of her all her brothers getting on, she just walks in, she's like, "Come on, let's go. I'm hungry. Let's get out of here." 10 out of 10 me.
Oh,
I can
Lord,
relate to that.
great. That was
Like,
great.
Honestly, I'm probably Saints because I started out like a little bitch, and then I'm just I'm gonna
What is the
Okay,
best type of
next-
pet to have?
Okay, well, it depends what you want to go with, because
Yeah,
if you're
exactly.
I mean, I love him, but I can't play my bearded dragon. And so it really depends what you're looking for in a pet.
Yeah, because like if you're an active human being, go for something small and just.
Well, I have 3 dogs and 1 cat in my dad's house, and one of those dogs is like the most energetic little fuck you will ever find, and like, I'm not exaggerating. She will at the dog park, she will actually run the entire time from side to side, greeting everyone that enters.
Right.
Um,
Whereas then I also have some other animals that are just like pretty chill. Like my cat likes to just hang around.
I'm probably gonna buy like 30 dogs before I reach the age of 20, and I don't have any money right now, so.
My preferred animal is a snake or a rat. At Kate, you keep interrupting me. Anyways, I have to say.
I'm sorry, Avon, were you saying something?
Hey Avon, remember back in November what you did to me?
Probably a lot of things.
That sounds oddly sexual, and I don't advise that. No.
So
I don't
you're
know,
not
I-
looking our sexual tendencies?
An actual like large jellyfish that you can just really, cuddle.
Oh my god.
It's relationship goals, honestly.
Or
no,
cuddle
seriously,
a
though,
boa
it's just-
constrictor.
Yes.
Cuddle boa
Let a boa
constrictors.
constrictor. Let a boa constrictor cuddle you.
I feel like that's going to be the
wrap you
answer
up
to
in
most of
its
these.
I feel like I accidentally tried to kill. It wasn't accidental. It was purposeful. He was babysitting a boa constrictor once for a friend, and he was like, "Don't move too fast or jump around, or he might like kill me," because he was holding it, and I purposely was jumping around and screaming.
Should have killed him. Too bad though.
It missed.
Still alive, sadly.
What is your
What
Hogwarts
is
or
your
Evil Morning
Hogwarts
house?
or Ilvermorny house?
Ravenclaw and Puckwudgie.
You're really a Ravenclaw?
Me?
Okay.
Well, like that's what I got on like the Pottermore site was Ravenclaw and Puckwudgie.
I took it twice on Pottermore, and the first 2 times,
But like I took it twice too, and then I went Slytherin first and Ravenclaw second.
yeah, I went Hufflepuff twice, and then it went Gryffindor. I was like, "Fuck that."
Oh my god, you're a
I-
Hufflepuff. That's disgusting.
I really don't know what my Harry Potter house would be because I've taken it throughs and I've gotten Ravenclaw, Gryffindor, and Slytherin.
I usually tend to get Ravenclaw,
for
Slytherin.
Ilvermorny, I always get the fucking God, was it like the
I think I got the
Thunderbird?
Thunderbird shit.
Yeah, I get Thunderbird every time.
I feel so basic because I always get Gryffindor and Thunderbird, and I'm just like, no, God, no, that's disgusting. Please leave.
No, I don't really feel like I have a house like that. Like if someone feels like there's, I didn't like let me know. Give me why though.
Same.
I feel like if anyone were to be
But for the
asked-
next question, just to let Sam go on this one.
Yeah, I read up. I feel as though if anyone, if anyone were asked what house they would sort me into, they would easily say Slytherin because of the negative stigma and connotations that come with Slytherin. And I can't say I blame them.
Okay, the next question. What is better,
Top
Star
ones on
Wars
your
or Star
playlist.
No, what is better, Star Wars or Star Trek? And why? It's Star Wars. 10 out of 10 Star Wars. Always go
That's
Star Wars.
that's what Star Wars. I want to go with Star Trek.
No! Why? Give me why.
I hate Star Trek. I've never seen Star Wars.
Okay.
Star Trek is like 10 times better than Star Wars.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. You have no facts. There are no facts on this earth that could ever prove that. Unless you only explicitly went on episodes 1 through 3, which don't count. They were there, and we'll lightly acknowledge them. And there's
We have to count those if that's the case.
There's some memes that come from them that are beautiful.
Don't make me ask Cortana.
But it's don't. Oh God, Star Trek is
Cortana, which is better, Star Trek or Star Wars?
Cortana doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, fuck you.
Which is
I'd
better?
I'd like to say, I'd like to say that I don't have a bias against towards either of them because I'm not a nerd, but that's a lie. I enjoy Star Trek more.
On to the next question.
Okay, what were you saying, Avon?
I actually have a
I can't
bias.
hear it.
I actually have a bias more favoring Star Trek because I adore the actress Kate Mulgrew, and while she was only on the series for just a bit, I have a personal bias towards it.
That's not a good enough read.
Well,
Definitely
they
not.
asked.
I only say Star Trek because I want to mess with.
Top songs on your playlists.
Oh God. My
Ah.
most listened to.
Is there any way we can narrow this down?
Yeah.
Let's-
Just like your top.
top 5.
Okay,
Yeah.
I open my
I don't
playlist.
have this like a playlist. I have a list of.
But no one wants to know what music I'm listening to right now.
Okay,
Just give them some stuffs.
let's see.
My
Can we
top
do
5 on
artists?
Yeah, you can do like top 5 artists.
Okay, Avon first because I cut
I
him off.
don't listen to just.
Yeah, Avon knows his shit. Avon go.
my
Everyone quiet.
well my top 5 songs and artists on my most played is Boys and Poison by Phoebe Ryan, Free My Pussy by Kate Nash, the cover of Anthems for a 17-Year-Old Girl by Broken Social Scene, but it's Nicole Dollanganger's cover. Hell No by Ingrid Michaelson, and Christian Woman by Typo Negative.
Wow. Very diverse.
If y'all want to be really disappointed in me, I will read what I've been listening to recently, which doesn't really exceed 5 because I listen to songs on repeat for like forever until I eventually get tired of them and move on. I have I have Wine Red by the Hush Sound, A House of Memories Meep by on the Electrica channel, because it's like a mixture of like 20 different songs, so that's why I say Meep. One for the Money, forgot who that's by, because it's just Ikimaru's lyrics stuck, is what I've been watching. We have Echo by whoever the fuck did an English cover for that. And
That sounds about right.
yep, and then I have the second opening for Akatsuki no Yona, the full version, as well.
Okay. Alina Baraz, all the way. I love her so much. I like Borns. I like most musicals in the sense of the opera, Heathers, all that shit.
They asked for specific examples, not generic shit, Sam.
Family opera, Heathers, Wicked.
That's not generic, or that. It's not specific.
Just listen to the whole soundtrack. I listen to like movie scores a lot.
I mean, my band did a rendition of the main theme from Phantom of the Opera for our spring concert Thursday.
Yes.
Do you want me to I should probably link you to that because someone did record it.
Yeah. Oh, Les Mis should be added to that musical thing. I love Disney as well. So.
Alright.
Disney.
Team Instinct, Valor, or Mystic?
Soundtrack over and over.
Guys, Team Instinct, Valor, or Mystic? From Pokemon
I
Go.
didn't even go with my playlist, but okay.
That's totally fine. I'm definitely not here.
Wait.
Totally
Okay,
not.
yeah. Hold on.
It's too late now. You already asked the second question.
I didn't ask. Okay, Kate, you're not allowed to ask questions. Sam can check your questions out.
It's too late now.
Fuck you.
It's insensitive. It's insensitive
Okay, fine. Valor. Easy. Anyone else? Here.
Valor.
Mystic. Screw you all.
now. It was a waste of my time.
Okay.
Okay.
The next question: how do you feel about making other franchises with an innovative formula?
By Dusk.
By Dusk. Ooh, okay, so I've considered making like innovative Hogwarts, innovative Vermont. People try doing it already. Like I've considered it like a long time ago. People try already doing it. I don't know if they're successful or not. Probably not because they're not me. Just throwing that out there.
They're pretty inactive actually. I joined the a Hogwarts scene that's similar to like an innovative version of Hogwarts, and like it's like Hogwarts Interactive or whatever, and it's pretty inactive.
Oh, that yeah. It's because I'm not there. 10 out of 10. I mean, I would consider doing it, but it's just there's so much work involved in of setting it up and being there all the time. Like I don't even enough as it is. And I'm also working on another group, Anaheim Mythology. Like as much as I want to do something like that, right now is not the time for me to. And if other people be like, "Oh, can I use this?" and like tons of people have asked to do like a Hogwarts of it, and people try, but I don't know. I would never let someone officially say this is connected to Innovative Demigods without it being ran by me or someone I trust a lot. Like when I say a lot, I mean like a lot. Just because being associated with something I worked so hard on could go really badly. Anyone else on that?
I'm pretty good on that. For me, I think it would honestly depend on
mainly
the.
for you.
Yeah.
Sure.
I feel like it too.
Alright.
Mechanical Heart asks, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck?
Next question.
Chuck wood.
A woodchuck would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
He wouldn't chuck any because he's dead.
Oh
10 out of 10. Next.
Amethyst.
Amethyst asks, 27 or 2, which is a better number?
2.
2. 2 is... I have it biased against 7s, so...
2.
Odd numbers or bad numbers?
I don't know.
That's fair.
I don't
2,
know.
because it keeps
I
with
just
this
have
weird
certain
theme I've had
numbers that
going
I'm
on
attracted
recently.
to, and 7 is not one
Even
of them.
numbers are the only pure numbers.
So thinking
I feel like
if
I
No,
you're
try to
attracted
remember
to
everything.
two, that means you're the 3.
I like 3 a lot. I don't like 7.
You bet you like 3 a lot.
Okay.
I tried.
JJ failed.
I tried. Don't do that.
JJ asks advice for 8th graders becoming freshmen in high school in general. Not just to get good grades and be good, maybe more on a personal level. I'm going to be a freshman next year and I'm nervous. Yes, every school is different, but I want some good advice on managing time and how to keep organized, etc.
Yeah, don't talk to me.
Okay, literally.
I want to take turns on this. So
I mean, I literally am going through this transition right now. Like I mean, last year. It's not that scary. Like you're gonna be terrified for like a little bit, but like I am sitting here now and I'm just like.
She's dead inside, but she's been dead inside
Yeah,
since
no,
she was 10.
you're gonna die inside. You're if you're not already, you're dead. Basically, like with managing time and shit, like my amazing trick of life, never do what you're supposed to do in the right class. Like if you're doing science, get your math homework done in that class. Like
That is so true.
that's what I do, and that's how I have time for
Same.
That sounds about right.
So I'm a sophomore right now.
Shit, just
The best advice is, I mean, like, you can't really go in there and try to act like someone else. People end up hating other people like that. They end up being fake for the rest of your entire life. My best suggestion in regards to timing and all that stuff is pretty much, like, act like you're doing something in class, but don't really pay attention, because I pretty much BS my way through all of, like, high school, and I'm still here. Amazingness. Oh, okay. So when I say something, everyone.
Wait, no, we were just listening. Okay. Me personally, obviously I went through this transition like a long fucking time ago, but seeing the transition from like going to that and then going from like high school to college, like, as I'm gonna tell you this now, and especially because you're likely in public, it's probably really easy to just get A's without doing shit. Because that was me. That's all I did. That's all I did. And the problem is when you go to college, it isn't as easy. Also, I'm going to say this now. If you have the offer to do dual credit, just do it. It's free when you do it through high school. And it's less time you have to spend money in college. Just do it. There's no excuse for you not to be taking those dual credits, especially because those classes end earlier and then you get a free period a lot more than everyone else, and you can only take like 2 of those a semester, so like do it.
I mean, my school lets you take like quite a bit. Like I have a friend who like all of her classes are dual credit, and she's in like 4.
Yeah,
so it depends on your school.
Just do as much, especially because they normally try to tone it down a little bit when they go with high schools. Also, like, when you do that dual credit, you can also do that during the summer. And I know all of you are like, no, gross, why? You could literally have your 2-year degree by the time that you're done with high school. Easily. And I don't know if you understand how much money that is. It's a lot. It's a lot of money. Fucking get your shit together. If you can do dual credit, do it. I regret not doing it in high school.
Okay.
So hardcore.
With me is, as I said earlier, I'm a sophomore this year, so like I did this transition last year, but like my school's really awkward about things. So like I was in high school band my 8th grade year, so I was up at the high school a lot at the beginning of the year, anyways. So like whenever I eventually went up there, it was just kind of like, hey, I'm just gonna be with band again. So like I didn't view it as much. And then you can also look at my middle school. Enforces rules to such a high extent, we low-key call it the Rock. Whereas my high school does not give a single flying fuck about what you do. Are you smoking weed in the hallway? Great. So, like, for me, it was really easy because it literally went from, we're going to strangle you if you chew gum in class, to everyone's smoking weed in the hallways. So, like, I don't know if my advice really, like, means anything because I didn't really have struggles with that. But I feel like Sam's is more helpful.
I
But
mean,
there's my story.
when I was in high school, I can't believe that. They used to be like, hey, if you're gonna like be smart about it, like don't do it in the B building because all the vents are connected. So like if someone burns something in like a cooking class, you smell it in the art rooms. If you're smoking weed in the bathroom, you smell it in the art rooms. So don't do it in this building. Like they were really like teachers really told you how to get away with shit there, and it was kind of great. Not that I took advantage of that, but like that's impressive that people are just.
Of course you didn't,
I
Sam.
used to be this sweet, innocent thing.
Lies.
Believe it or not. I kid you not. I can read you letters of teachers being like, I've never heard you ever swear.
Yeah, no,
And
she was.
I was super, super innocent.
Yeah, no, but like literally on the
I
question
can
thing, like
barely imagine.
it's first you're gonna be like, fuck me in the asshole. Why am I doing this? I want to
Whoa.
give up. But like that was me the entire first semester, and now I'm just like, I can.
Why are you going, whoa? Aren't you gay? Don't you like it up the ass
No,
anyway?
Not. I'm not though.
Are you sure?
Would you like for me to come over and show you?
She's 14. I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
I'm a minor.
Oh my god, you are? I'm gonna go hurt myself now.
Avon fucking left.
Oh my god.
Okay,
You're,
Wait, what?
I feel
Avon's been
dirty.
patiently waiting for his
Never
turn.
mind, you're here. Okay, Avon, it's your turn.
Count calories, cry yourself to sleep. That's all.
Good. Okay, next question. And Avon, you're going to answer first this time. What to do when you're so nervous you are shaking and fighting back tears? I have a musical audition, and so I get scared even performing to peeps for practice. This is from Miss Sports Brand.
Oh god, okay. So I have a lot of experience with stage and theater, and so I'm vaguely familiar with this. The only advice I can give you, okay, first, do take a Xanax. Like, not even funny, haha, even drug addict. Like, take a Xanax. Take a Xanax. It will help you, like, so tremendously, you don't even know. And, like, other than that, you just really have to focus on the stage element, like, the scene setting. You can't focus on the audience. Because if you focus on the audience, you're gonna choke. Like, you're gonna choke regardless. You need to focus on scene setting. You need to focus on where everybody is. You need to focus, like, if it has art, if it has a backdrop, focus on something in the backdrop. Just think about that. Think about colors. Don't think about the audience, because that will screw you over so much.
For a musical audition, you could just try focusing more on the music to translate that for you. Just, like, on the notes and, like, how it sounds, your fingerings, if you play a fingering instrument, if you're percussion, just, like, try to focus more on that.
Oh, that's an audition. I thought it said performance.
Nope, musical.
Well, still, same thing.
Yeah, you can translate it.
Yeah.
For me personally, I mean, I used to do some theater stuff, and then I went into band, and I did a lot of like solos and shit, which me as a
Just
person, I am
talking
not.
over-
It definitely helped. I'm not a very social person, believe it or not. Like I'm in person, I'm very intimidated by others, especially strangers. And so doing that stuff was weird for me. But when it came to, especially like once I got old enough and I was doing band, I was doing solos, I got a little cocky with it. Like I don't know, listen, think of it like let's say you're into Wicked, let's say you're listening to Wicked and you're getting so into it and you're singing along and you're like, like almost performing it for yourself, and kind of get into that mindset of performing it for yourself and being so kick-ass that like if you were sitting there, you'd be like, yeah, that's right, you like get so into it for yourself that you'll kind of forget that other people are there. Or like for me, it's like I would get into it where I'm like, I'm going to make it so these people are breathtaking with what I just did. And like I went in with that confidence. I'm like, I'm going to play this so beautifully and so everything that I'm going to make people cry. And that would be my goal.
Right.
And that would be like, that sounds weird. That sounds weird, but like that would be my goal. My goal would get as into it as I was.
That's,
I
I mean, yeah, that's kind of what I do, actually.
Side note, another thing that helps tremendously for music auditions, like, no matter how cringy or gross you think it sounds, performing in front of your family first helps so much. You have no idea. Because then you can get a kind of general feel for, what's going to happen. Except for, like, they're not allowed to critique you upon first night. Your family, they can teach you all you want. They can destroy you if they want. That's their right. They're your family.
They birthed you. They can.
Right. They birth you. They can unbirth you. But yeah, no, like definitely perform in front of family and friends first, because they can critique you, and the judges or whatever, the people that are like listening to your auditions will not critique you.
Yeah,
and
no,
so it'll
but
be like a million times better in comparison.
Anyone else have something
patiently
to add?
waiting.
I do.
Okay, add.
No,
No. Okay.
Okay.
Honey's doing it. Honey, go.
Let the bee go.
no, like I used to do choir, and like I had a English teacher in 8th grade, and he was so set, and we had to write a bunch of stories, and we had to always present them, and everyone hated it. Like it's been proven that people hate like public speaking, presenting. Like if it's public, you get me away from it. Like
Guys, I just cut off a little
everyone
bit
like
of my
said,
hair.
like you're always gonna be. Everyone's always gonna be like nervous about it. So like instead of just letting yourself feel like I'm gonna break down and I'm dead, I'm gonna fail, like try to turn that more into confidence, kind of like Sam was saying. Like she was just like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna be beautiful, I'm gonna be the best, like just, and like think of it as like you're role playing with yourself. You just there's no, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I play with myself all the time, not role play.
Oh,
I'm
another
alone.
thing.
Or do what Avon does.
Not on stage though. Not on stage.
Yes, on stage.
Another thing I'll add.
It will either mesmerize the people you're auditioning for or get you arrested.
Or both.
Right.
One thing I will add, have something that you really like afterwards, in the sense of like me, like I don't like shots, but they're like, okay, if I'm gonna get a shot, I'm gonna get some fucking ice cream after this. Like I'm gonna go like, so I know that's not a shot, but like that might help. Like if there's something that you really am like nervous about,
Treat yourself.
Yeah, treat yourself after. Like no, like after I'm done with this, I'm gonna do this. That helps. Rin, what's your?
Well, if you're in my case, because I actually have a concert that I have to play in the next 2 weeks. I lack self-confidence when it comes to performing in front of other people. And then to top it off, whenever I play an instrument, for example, when I play the guitar, but actually I have to play the trombone, I can't read music. The only way that I can play music is by listening first and playing after. So when I have to practice for my concert, my teacher, he's like, "Are you reading the music?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm just listening. He's like, "You need to start reading the music." I'm like, if I start reading the music,
panicking because what if I'm like playing it wrong and everything, and then he starts like he's like literally took me into his office, which is kind of creepy if I might add. And
Wink.
he was like, "I need you to play right here in front of me." I was like, "Oh god."
Play for
And
me or
so-
play like Avid.
And so
Play
I,
with me.
oh my god. And so I like played reading the music in front of him, messing up so much. He was like, "Why do you think you're messing up?" And I was like, "Because I can't read the notes." And he was like, "What if I left the room and had you record yourself? Would you be able to play?" I said, "Probably." He's like, "You're too nervous about the people that's in front of you." I was like, "Yeah, because what if I mess up?" He's just like, "You need to focus on the reading the notes opposed to what people are reading about you." And I found that like really noteworthy because if you pay attention to what is in front of you, which is the notes that you're going to be playing, you'll tune out everyone else that's like looking directly at you. And at the time, I kind of forgot that he was even there. Ow, stupid cat. At the time, I forgot he was even there. And I actually play a little bit better, so much that I have like a little bit more confidence in recording and showing it to other people. So I think that the most important part is realizing that you don't have to pay attention to the people that are out there, but more so on the task at hand, which is kind of what everyone else was saying before.
Whereas, I had a concert last Thursday, as I said earlier, and, like, I'm similar to Sam in which, like, whenever I go on, like, I really have this thing where I'm like, y'all are gonna enjoy this just as much as I do. And my whole thing is, like, with band and, like, music and stuff is that a lot of the time we put on concerts and we do all these different things so that people enjoy it. So that people will look at it and be like, that was a great concert, or, like, just genuinely enjoying the occasion in general. And if you're not having fun, why should they? So, like, because I tend, so, like, acting off that mentality, like, especially whenever I'm playing, like, I move around a lot. And there are videos on, like, YouTube of my band's concert stuff, and, like, I'm always moving, like, to the music, because that's what I find fun. And I've gotten compliments of people going, "Hey, you actually look like you enjoy this." And it's like, yeah, I do. And, like, just, like, getting into it, and I guess, like, rather than thinking about everything around you, similar to, like, what Avon was saying, like, just, like, focus on things, or, like, hey, I'm gonna have fun, and I'm gonna do this, because I deserve it. Like, it's why you're doing it in the first place, because if you're gonna spend so much time going, well, I'm nervous, or I don't want to do this because it's gonna stress me out. It's like, if you live your entire life that way, you're gonna live with so many regrets, you're gonna hate yourself for such a long time. Just go ahead and do it. It's not gonna be that much painful afterwards.
Yeah, and like, if you're gonna do like an audition, like, to like maybe like relieve some of that stress, like instead of doing there like, I really need to get this or I'm gonna freak out about it, like, just go there to have fun. Like, if you utterly messed up, use it as something to laugh at. Like, just have fun. Don't use it as like something to stress about that you're not gonna get it. Like, just, oh well, I didn't get it, but it was fun doing it anyway.
Might I add, Rensler
There's a lot of
may not
addition in
be
here.
Rensler here may not be great at reading notes, but his ability to play the skin flute is unmatched by any.
Whoa, wait. Time out. Rewind. Okay. Chill. First, no. Second, no. Third, what the hell is wrong with you? Fourth, and I already said
I was
fourth.
thinking about that the whole time.
We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight.
Okay. Next question.
Avon, this is for you, buddy.
From Exalt, how to play.
We just got done talking about this.
That's it. That's all it says is how to play.
You
It
don't.
really
You unzip your pants and you just whip it out and then you just.
Aiden really needs to go into depth about answering this question.
was that the Mario thing?
Listen, sweetie, how to play. You just really gotta focus on yourself. You gotta be selfish in the moment.
Oh my God.
Focus on what you want. You know, like what feels good to you. If you like fingers,
Okay. Next question. Next question is from Kayla. How do you make potato salad?
You get a potato, Okay, wait. I am the
Throw
queen.
it away.
Yeah, she's the queen of potatoes.
I could have
Okay, you know
sworn
what?
we just go to the store and buy that.
I have 12 potatoes up my asshole right now.
Oh my
I deserve
God.
to answer this question. Okay,
She
so
does.
if you're like my native people, you just gradually take one from the anus and you just chop it up and you just stir it with other green things that come out of other orifices.
Mhm.
But if you're
Mhm.
people like Sam who don't have this ability,
Uh-huh.
you get one from the ground where they should be, but they don't for some reason up here.
They definitely aren't here either.
Yeah, and then you take that potato, you chop it up, and then you mix it with some other stuff. I don't care what it is. It could be Avon Steven.
Oh my
Just
God.
mix something in there.
I actually do have a recipe for potato salad.
Oh God.
I actually don't know how to make potato salad. I don't eat potato
I
salad.
feel like that you put mayonnaise or something in there and eggs.
There are eggs. This is this is how I make it at least. 5 potatoes, 3 eggs, a cup of chopped celery, half a cup of chopped onion, half a cup of sweet pickle relish, a 4th teaspoon of garlic salt, a 4th teaspoon of celery salt, ground black pepper to taste, a tablespoon of mustard, and a 4th cup of mayonnaise. Bring a large pot of salted water to boil. Add
we're
potatoes
really
and cook
doing
until
this.
tender
Okay.
but still firm, about 15 minutes. Drain, cool, peel, chop. Place eggs in a saucepan and cover with cold water. Bring water to a boil. Cover, remove from heat, and let eggs stand in hot water for 10 to 15 minutes. Remove it from the hot water, cool, peel, chop. And in like a huge bowl, you combine the potatoes, eggs, celery, onion, relish, garlic salt, celery salt.
Just mix
mustard,
all that
pepper,
shit
and
together.
mayonnaise.
Just
Yeah, mix it all together and refrigerate it until it's chilled. And there you have potato salad.
Thanks, Google.
Yeah. Okay.
Welcome.
How do you ask someone out?
You just gotta go right
for
out
it.
there and do it.
Yeah, I was saying.
The worst I can say is no. So
Yeah.
And even
yeah.
if they say no, like nothing's really gonna change.
If we're being perfectly honest, if you're weird like me and you despise like being committed to like anyone on any level because you hate people, what I do is when I have a crush on someone, the second I figure out, hey, I actually like you, I ask them out specifically for the point of being denied so that like, I'm not upset about it afterwards because I was expecting it, and if they don't deny me, alright, sweet, I'm happy about that, but like, if I'm denied, great, I can move on with my life.
Savage.
I personally just collect locks of their hair and then show them, like send them pictures on Facebook until they realize, oh my God, chunks of my hair are missing. And then you ask them out. Then you're just like, hey, can I come to your house?
Because you already had parties.
And they'll either say yes or no.
So yeah.
The worst thing that can happen is you get denied.
I mean, hey, if you want to increase your odds, just make sure every time they see you that you give them what they love most, so then they can just gradually learn to love you. And
Right, the potato
we
salad you asked for in the previous
We
comment.
can classically condition them to love.
All these questions.
Yeah.
Or like, murder
I
them.
feel like conditioning people to.
Murder them and date the corpse.
Yeah, I mean, the worst that could happen is they say no, and then you could just pack up your bags and move somewhere. There's a lot of places
like
to move.
Mexico.
Exactly.
Or, you can murder them and date their corpse. They can't deny you
That
then
works.
because they're not alive.
I've had experience with that.
I think.
Sam, cut to a little piece of heaven.
Honestly,
hey,
what
you
I'm
need to
thinking.
read your PMs.
Honestly, oh God. Okay, really? I have to. Okay, I'll look here in a minute. That's off topic. Cut that out. Okay.
Oh man, but I have to dig so far into the recording to find that.
Okay.
Oh.
How to come out to someone, like, about your sexuality.
I'll be here for the next question.
Do it. Just do it.
Has, like, a lot of experience in this. Yeah, I would say just do it.
I mean, I would make sure beforehand that, like, they're gonna be accepting, because, like, if they're, like, a fuckwad and they're not accepting, like, I would not come out to them at that point, because it's, like, you're just gonna be upset about it. Whereas, like with me, like, there are sometimes, like, I'll just, like, be like, oh yeah, so, like, a friend of mine is this, and literally no one thinks I'm talking about myself, or various other things, and I'm just like, And, like, depending on how they reacted as depending on, like, okay, am I going to trust you with it? Or am I going to be like, ooh, that's a bad idea. That's a terrible idea.
Yeah, just test them out. Like,
Yeah.
give hints and just...
And see how they react to it.
Personally, like, it depends on, like, I don't just meet someone, like, hey, I'm Pan. No. But, like, if I kind of get to know someone, I'll just kind of slip in. I'll be like, or girls. Girls are hot. Like, I just, slip into thinking that, like, that's an option. Other beings are an option in that. And then they'll figure it out. If they want to know, they'll ask at that point. Otherwise, they'll just be like, nah, you don't you're not straight. That's fine. Like, we can all be a little curvy. Okay.
Not to offend anyone, but there is only one option for me, just to make this clear.
Yeah, guys.
No,
exactly.
Girls.
Next.
Only. No, we're gonna fight. All of you. Okay.
Do we all know you're gay? It's okay.
Okay.
Welcome back.
How to be funny.
You can't really force this.
You
just
don't.
have to let it happen.
I'm not funny. So
No, you sacrifice people to Satan.
Or you can just be like, make fun of the fact that you're me at all, and then leave it at that.
That are like sacrifice people to
comments.
Satan, and Satan will give you the ability to be funny.
Those definitely work.
Or if you racist.
Or just bring Cards Against Humanity and study the cards.
No.
Hey, it works though.
It doesn't.
Make
Wanna
jokes
bet?
about
Wanna
someone's
bet?
sexual identity. I don't know.
Cards Against Humanity is only fun whenever you're sober, as children of God should be.
Okay.
Memes.
Next
You read
question.
a meme and you're good.
You don't be funny. You're born with it or you aren't. That's not a learned thing.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I think you could like see what makes people laugh, like specific people that you want to be funny towards, and then kind of get into that direction. But you either got it or you don't.
Right.
How to eat a cheeseburger.
No, the next one's how to make friends.
Yeah, gosh.
Yeah, we were. Oh,
I mean,
sorry.
none of you know
We
that,
don't
but
have friends. So next, how do you? What? Yeah. Okay. So how do you eat a cheeseburger?
I just inhale it. Just kind of be like, and yeah, just inhale it. Absolutely, like Kirby.
yeah. Chewing doesn't exist. Chewing is a social construct.
Yeah.
I think that sounds about right.
Yeah.
So
Sometimes if you're feeling fancy and extra, you could stick it up your nostrils and try to inhale it that way.
Or what about your ass?
I
You
feel like
could try to
that's
inhale it
in
through
your
your
bloodstream.
ass.
put it between your toes and raise your mouth and eat it that way. Be a little bit fancier.
Yeah.
Don't raise
You
your
can be
pinky.
flexible.
Raise your foot. Raise your foot.
Right.
Or like,
Detail on your foot.
Diz the Swigglebot asks, "What's the best junk food combination?"
I have this. Okay. I have several of these. I am constantly, not sober. So, I have several of these. The first thing does not sound good at all. Actually, it sounds quite terrible, but it is delicious, I promise you. Take Starburst. Pink Starburst. They have to be pink or red. Maybe
Pink are
red.
really good. I like pink. Those are my favorite.
Quarter them and put them on one of those Totino's party pizzas. Man, it is delicious. Like, it does not sound delicious.
What?
It is aces.
I like when I go to the movies. I like taking the water kids and like having some of those and then having some popcorn. But I'm not a huge junk food person. Like my favorite like snacky is like almonds and stuff like that. So I'm out of it.
French fries and milkshakes together. Like then
Yes, those are amazing.
Especially Wendy's, like from Wendy's, like the Frosties and then like the big fry. Yes.
You can also... Shit, I forgot where I was going with this. I remembered. So I know this also sounds really gross, but it's what I used to do for a snack. Take like little dark chocolate squares and heat them up until it's like an actual like liquid, like a dip kind of, and you can mix milk in there to make it more creamy. But take like slices of kiwi and dip them in the chocolate. It is amazing. Something my brother used to make for me when I was sick, which isn't like a junk food, but he used to crush up crackers in milk, and he used to put sugar on top of the crackers, and he used to like swirl it around and make sort of like a. It was kind of like a weird, chunky soup, and it was actually really delicious.
I feel like if we ate our childhood, stuff now, we would be really disappointed.
I felt
Probably.
like that too.
I did a thing a while ago where I took like a PB&J sandwich and then I put like smiley face, fucking what was it called? Fruit snacks, and then like I laid those on like the center of it, and then I put pretzels on top of it as well. And
Annie, we're recording right now, so.
Fat's here.
Yep.
What I was gonna add is like, wait, what? Okay,
No,
question.
go ahead.
Oh, I was to say a weird childhood food thing I used to eat a lot.
child foot, yeah.
Yes, a childhood food. I didn't love it, but my sister always wanted mac and cheese, and I always brought them ramen. And so my aunt used to combine them, and while it wasn't that great, it was okay. And I feel like now I would screw up.
Ooh, mac and cheese and chili mixed together.
Better than mixing.
Oh, true. That is really good.
I
Two more
have
things.
Oreos on top of brownies, which is covered with cookie dough, and then pour hot fudge over top of it.
My mom also does like
Found
mashed
that on
potatoes,
Facebook.
corn, and like the fucking.
Oh, and marshmallow.
So this again isn't technically a junk food, but I'm gonna share with you my recipe, my recipe, because you know what, I like you guys enough to do this, and it's vaguely fattening, and so shit, where is it? I have it bookmarked somewhere. It was
We're
somewhere
gonna
in my
spend
mind.
all night on this question.
Exactly. No, what you do is you brown hamburger meat and mix it with cream of mushroom. And
Yes.
Yeah. You brown hamburger meat, put it on top of cream of mushroom in a casserole dish. Put down tater tots, and then put down cups of cheddar cheese, and then you put tater tots, and then you put the beef mushroom mixture, and then you put cheese on top of that until it's pretty much completely covered. And let me just tell you, that is the best.
I
sounds good.
really similar to that, except it's not with casserole, but it's like mashed potatoes and corn with that instead. So
Dude,
that's
I'm gonna throw this out there. Cheddar is the superior cheese. End of story.
Okay,
Next,
let's not derail here.
the next question is, how old is Mama Self?
She's
I'm
not.
gonna
She's
stop
eternal.
you,
She's
Joyce.
amaranthine.
Yeah, she for one doesn't age. I'm pretty sure when you meet her, you'll be like, wow, you're either 12 or 16. But she's none of those. She is a 100-year-old lady who is lighting her cigarette with a candle that says 100. From her birthday cake
A
candle.
birthday candle, yeah.
Yes, she's lighting her cigarette.
I'd like to make it known she's a faceless old woman that's lived in her home for over 2 years, despite using this 100th birthday candle. She breathed the breath of creation into the universe. She will soon take it away. The end is nigh, beautiful. Your ephemerality is showing. Careful.
I feel like that's pretty accurate. And this is not your mother. I'm pretty sure her shoes have been tied since she was born.
All right.
So don't get too comfortable in that situation there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely not. Let's see. Our next question is.
What is the
What
key?
is the key?
Okay.
Describe everything.
You get permabanned, Grim. That's how.
The aspect to adding more detail to roleplay.
Literally,
No,
just describe everything.
Yeah, okay, think of it like this. Don't say, I woke up in the morning. When you wake up, you have morning breath. How does that morning breath taste? How does it feel? That grossness in your mouth.
What does your bed feel like? What does the windows look like? What is in your face? Is
How
there someone's
soft
asshole
is your
there, or
butt
is
in
it
the
your
morning?
grandmother?
Exactly. You're sleeping in a bunch of prunes.
Describe
If
how
there's
much
anything-
is that doggy in the window.
If there is anything,
Um,
unless your character is in an empty void, even then, there is always something that is interacting with them, like whether it's some sort of sense or like something they're seeing or listening to, like there is always something there, and you can describe it in like a million different ways.
Describe how the Zephyr gently tickled his butt.
Okay.
I don't even.
Next
but
question.
like, and then again, if I may add something,
Yes.
It doesn't really hurt to reiterate a detail that you've already stated before, just in a different way. Because you could say that you can, like, or if you even want to, and like, I know some people that have like, writer's block because they decided to write about every single detail in their first post. I would say, like, break it up. So I literally just got done with an RP where I had to interview, and what I did was I broke up the first one being location and location details, and then the second one was action, and then the third one was bodily details and action, and then you can start adding dialogue into that and everything. But I'm probably just rambling here, but like, that's my best opinion to it, because you can add everything that you want to, everything that's possible into one post, but then you'll feel like you ran out of stuff to talk about, and then you start halving it the rest of the entire time you're RP, which is bad. So yeah.
I
Okay, skip you. Okay, I'm trying here. I don't normally talk.
Okay. Next question from Chaos is, how did Sam and Sylph meet?
Oh god.
Do they hold on? Do they want how Sam and Sylph met the first time, or how Sylph became? Because I have something to do with one of these stories.
Wait, what was something you just said?
I said, do they mean how like they originally met, or how Sylph became a? I have something to do with one of these stories.
It keeps cutting out. How Sylph became what?
How Sylph became a leader, because I have something to do with one of these stories.
Oh. Well, you actually have it to do with both of them. How we met. Well, okay, so like, Sylph like existed, but Sylph had some. I don't think her name was actually Sylph. Maybe it was. Sylph.
Her name was XLPH, and it was pronounced Sylph.
Oh yeah, I remember that. So I think there was a dot somewhere there. Anyways.
Yeah, X.LPH.
Yeah. Avon had started talking to Sylph, and Avon had then linked me and said, do you think this is a male or a female? And for like 3 weeks, we had no idea what Sylph was. I was just talking to Sylph a little here and there, but like definitely Avon and Sylph like knew each other first. And then kind of down the road, as we started kind of needing admins and everything, the Serenity and everything else, we got to, obviously, especially once we started doing, because that's how I started talking to Sylph, because I was just like, I don't know, I'll talk to them. Let's see what gender you are. That's a weird game not to tell someone you're playing. But,
Congrats, now you know, Sylph.
Now you know. But kind of what happened, like, admin-wise, is like she got admin, she was doing her shit and whatever, but whenever we started doing calls, and first started doing like Skype calls before we moved to Discord, it was just, I don't know, like we kind of clicked, and she had shown that she was really mature, and there weren't like, at the time, there weren't like really any like bad side effects going on, and she had her shit together, and she was experienced, and that's how she got the leader part. But like, how we met was because Avon wasn't sure what her gender was. Which, to be clear, she doesn't have a gender. We say she because, like, faceless woman.
Because that's like common consensus belief is that she's female, but she has no gender. She is in fact, she is not even a being. She is a transient patch of haze.
Exactly. I could not have put it better. Glad that is covered, though. Glad that's covered. Next, what is the key to making a good amino?
Actually working on
it. Key to
actually working on it. God.
Yeah. Actually do all of your, like, okay, before I learned this a little bit. I mean, I had most of my stuff, but like, before you invite people there to like role play or whatever, have everything set up. If everything's set up, Yeah, if everything's set up before you get there, they might kind of start role playing. But otherwise, you're like, it's like you like got a bunch of people onto the ship that is like half together. Now you're like putting duct tape all over all the leaks, except eventually you run out of duct tape and you're fucking also Titanic.
Yeah, like you can invite people to help you out here and there, but like don't actually launch it for other people to join until you have your shit together, or else it's gonna just fail and people aren't gonna have anything to do. And like make sure, like if it's a roleplay thing, like make sure you have your system down, like you have something so when you actually have people, there's something they can do.
Yeah. Next question is, what is high school like?
I feel like we answered that earlier.
It's hell. It's the worst thing you can possibly experience.
Imagine a flaming pit of just every stereotype and any drug, and just put it into one giant pit, and that is that is what you got.
Imagine you're riding a bike, except the bike is on fire, you're on fire, everything's on fire, and you're in hell.
Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. I liked high school.
Right, same. Like, I can't resonate with you guys. I don't...
Yeah, like...
But, like, I don't see hell as a bad place, is my thing.
I had a lot of bad home stuff going on, and so I used to try to spend time at school. I joined as many clubs as possible and everything, so that I wouldn't be home. So I loved high school.
I just enjoy saying it's a nightmare just because it terrifies people, and I enjoy instilling fear in others. Sim. Are we gonna move on to the next question since everyone went silent?
No, I'm gonna talk about high school.
Oh God.
Like, okay, my high school was pretty like okay. Whenever I talk to someone, like my sister went to a different high school than I did. My cousins all go to different high schools, and to talk about all this shit that they do in high school, I had like one of the most average high schools in the sense of like it was just normal. Like it wasn't normal in the sense of like TV stereotypical normal, but like people for the most part weren't all that shitty to people. I mean, they were sometimes because like we're all shitty, but like everything for the most part was kind of smooth. I mean, make sure that like you kind of get your emotions in check, because like coming from middle school into high school, like that's a weird emotional wreck. But once you hit like, especially like sophomore, junior year for sure, you're fine.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Yeah.
Someone who's just now breaking through the shell of being a freaking high schooler, like, what was I gonna say? No, but like, I don't know, my high school, we acted like we're like the second best school in the state for some fucking reason. And like low-key, like
there's still a lot of competition there.
Sorry. Yeah, exactly.
You're in Idaho. Let's not flatter yourself.
It's not much. But like low-key, everyone's either doing drugs or trying to kill themselves here, so it's just kind of like, if you weren't, like, even if you thought you weren't innocent, like, I thought I was totally ruined by the time I got to high school, but, like, they tore me a new one. You're gonna break through a virginity you didn't know you had.
As I said before, my high school, like, really, like, our administration up there, like, the teachers and everything, nobody gives a single shit over what anybody does, so, like, that leaves a lot of kids to do a lot of things, and, something that I have developed a joy for is passively aggressively attacking anyone around me, because they give me reason to. But, I don't think high school's, like, that bad, especially being at one where, like, rules don't really exist. Mostly just because, like, you can have a lot of fun with it, just, like, try to do your best, I guess, because, like, grades are important to get to college and things like that, but, like, stressing over every little thing, like, just makes it a lot harder than it really honestly needs to be.
The question was, what is high school like, and how do we like it? Like, what's it gonna be like for you? Like,
well, because it's different for everyone.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be different. Like, I don't know.
I mean, maybe you'll have a good one.
Yeah.
I don't...
Oh God, our next question is vaguely problematic.
Next question is by Oh my god.
Mama God, how do you know if a girl means what she says or not? It's very confusing. Say you
You
want
don't.
yogurt, don't go yelling at me saying you meant ice cream.
Actually, hold on a minute. Like, for some ice creams, like, especially if you go to, like, Brahms, or, like, I don't know what you have near where you live, but where I live, we have a Brahms, and, like, the ice cream they sell there, they also call yogurt, so, like, it's used as a synonym in some places. So,
Yeah, there was a little thing that was literally the name was like literally yogurt, and it was literally just an ice cream parlor.
yeah, so, like, some people use it
Hold
as a
on
synonym.
here. You have to say, like, you want frozen. Like, you can't go saying yogurt.
This wasn't the question here.
And then
I don't. This
yeah,
wasn't
but
the question.
I'm just throwing it out there. Like, I'm a little mad because this thing was like a little bit sexist, but at the same time, like she said, like she said frozen yogurt, like okay, but if she said yogurt, I definitely 10 out of 10 would have walked into HEB and just grabbed the thing of like yogurt and be like, here, bitch. So, I feel you here. I feel you.
I mean, for you, in my opinion, girls don't talk. Girls don't say anything, so, like, if they've told you something, you should be confused, because they don't do anything, they don't exist.
That's so
Yeah,
what's
they
a
don't
girl?
say anything, you have to eat it out of them, I mean, what?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean,
God.
I'm just gonna
I feel like it's illegal for me to be in this chat with
I'm
Even.
just saying, if somebody asks me for frozen yogurt, I am straight up taking like a Chobani Greek yogurt cup and I'm
yeah. Okay. I mean, girls hopefully would actually just say what they mean. I mean, I'll be like, hey, we can do this or this, but like, for me, it's like half the time, like the guy doesn't like say what he wants to do. He's just like, what do you want to do? I don't care. But then when I'm like, hey, well then I want Asian food, and it's like, I don't really like Asian food. Well, I don't care. So.
Okay, I feel like this is a personal attack at me. Sam, next time at me.
No, not you. It was not you.
I mean, like,
Yeah, like
sometimes,
that
like,
dumb
we
here.
don't
I'm kidding.
we don't know if we're being vague all the time. So, like, if you aren't sure, if you want to specify, it's okay to do so. But if
But, like, there are some of us that are vague people in
back
general.
away from that situation.
Like, I'm a vague person in general, and, like, if I can avoid answering your question and, like, just be really generic and vague about it, I probably will.
Yeah, I mean, just ask them to clarify. Like, ask them for specifics before doing anything. That's probably your safest bet. Or just get rid of Yogurt Girl. Just
tip her off the side of an iceberg.
Yeah.
Not a girl that works for you. It's not the 50s. Find a girl that's compatible with you.
Find ice cream girl. Don't go for the
For
yogurt girl.
on the next question, I feel like Avon should be
salad
barred
girl.
from answering. Avon should be barred from answering the next one.
Okay.
I'm barred from answering it.
I'm saying you should be looking at the next one.
Okay.
Yeah,
next
I was.
question.
I thought you said I'm barred from answering it, and I'm just like, probably should be.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nothing too bad. Please, just.
Okay. Oh
Fury
God.
asks,
What
do you guys think about most of the time?
Yeah. Oh God. I'm gonna go first because I'm most important, obviously. I'll give you guys time to mull it over. I already have it in my mind.
There you go.
Swimming and money. Lots of money. Loads of money. I want to have a swimming pool full of money. That's all.
That's pretty great.
It was
honestly, me, I'm like one of those like everything I do, I'm like, well, what if this? What if this? Like, I take every situation I could possibly run into, and I try to figure out what the best answer would be. So when someone asks something or I come to the situation, I'm not surprised. I don't have to think about it because I already have an answer.
Well,
but
like,
that never ends up being the case.
For me, I tend to, like, with me is, like, I tend to think about, okay, am I going to regret this action or am I not? If the answer is I'm not, I go ahead and do it. If the answer is I am, then I probably won't because I don't like doing things I'll regret. Also, simply because I find this funny, my friend pushed me on train tracks in 4th grade, and since then I've had the life motto of if I'm going down, I'm taking all of you fuckers with me. So that's also something I tend to think about.
Sam, you need to chill.
I'm not Sam.
Yeah, sorry about that. That's just who I am.
like,
I hate it, but
like, I'm either thinking about something that I'm supposed to do, I'm trying to remember what I'm supposed to do with my life, or, like, if I have a I always have my responsibilities on mine, because I know that if I don't, I'm gonna be like, oh shit, I have an exam yesterday, and I didn't, yeah, no. Or I will literally just, my mind will be in a gutter that is so far down that it's like, Avon's thing.
You can see Avon's asshole?
I don't want to be inappropriate.
Right.
No, but like, because I mean, if you guys have heard a conversation with me when I'm tired or something, like, even when I'm not, just if after a certain point of the day, that's where duck came up.
Was that all the questions?
Yep.
I think so.
Yeah, but I'd like to answer this question for Annie, seeing as how many questions.
Mhm.
I'm gonna keep that theme running. Annie tends to think about goats and also counting calories because she's a little fatty.
I think
That's all.
true. It's true.
Wait, does she even think though? Like, can she process that kind of thing?
No, she's too fat.
No, she can't.
Yeah.
Fat has taken over her brain.
She really should just kill herself.
Like,
already.
there's so much fat in there. Like, it just, instead of having a brain, it's just literally just fat absorbing into her skull.
Yeah, it's actually just like adipose.
I swear to God, we're friends with Annie, or this is not a campaign to bully her, or you're not. That's not what this is.
Kind of used to it.
I guess that's us signing off.
Yeah.
I have to do a proper sign off.
Oh,
no, please, no outro. Because the intro
Join
went
us next
so
time
well.
on Innovative Admins.
Most of us are animals.
Good night, Innovative. Good night.
Go kill yourself.
Fuck you.
Lazy fucker.
I lied, I'm back.
Great.
Go away, we didn't want you back.